Oh, I've been talking this whole time and my microphone was muted. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hopefully we don't get an echo in here. Yeah, I wasn't looking for an entry. I looked at this fib and I seen where it was at 84 cents or at 90. I have to go back and look where I got in at. 9.9837. So I looked at this fib. I seen it at 9837, roughly right about here. I'll mark that. 983 right there. That's roughly where I got in at. I seen this fib, how it tested here, and it started to pop off. I just dove right in and said screw it. So if we were to get a 50% climb on this, and that's from the inception down here up, this coin will go to $1.30 today. So let's do a measurement move on this here. And these are huge candles. Believe me, those are huge. So let's measure this from down here. From the start of that, a 50% climb takes us to $1.2590, $1.26, and that's 50.13%. Could, or if it should, go into the 60% mark. Which some coins will go 60%. 60% takes us to $1.34. So yeah, she's blowing through that fib. We got 3 minutes left. I expect to see this go up a little bit. That candle to close in 3 minutes. I look for it to fall back down and test this fib here, which should be back at $1.10. But man, Man, oh man, oh man, this is 15-minute chart. Look at that candle and volume. I mean, that is just poof, huge. So let me minimize this buy-in here so you guys ain't got to look at that big bright line. Those are my golden lines. My golden lines is where I usually buy a coin. And then yeah, LRC to the freaking moon this morning. And then we'll look at some of the other coins. I thought Jasmine was going to take off this morning. It started to. It flew through a fib and turned around and came back to retest it, and then fell through the fib. But I thought Jasmine was going to go all the way up to 0.048. So it's definitely retracing now. Ape started to take off. I took a little profit off that this morning, not much, a few cents, to get into LRC. So the other one I'm watching today, which I was in on yesterday, was Ethereum Classic. There's rumors it should get back up to around $100. We'll go back and check that in a little bit, but let's watch this raging moon here and this candle close. I don't know how many people we're going to get watching today. Oh, we got 6 viewers. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I woke up early. I was real tired last night. Went to bed about 9:30. Out of bed at 2:30. Yeah, that's about all the sleep I can get. So, put in the comments. Let me know what coins you guys are watching. That could be the next possible mooning coin, because I wouldn't have known about this coin except for a viewer in my live stream said something. So thank you. Helped me make a few dollars. So throw it in the live stream. Throw it in the chat here what coins you're thinking is going to moon soon. But yeah, according to TradingView, we're up almost 38%. According to CoinBase, it's up 32.79%. And I'm not putting my camera up this morning. I apologize. Well, I'm not going to apologize. I'm sitting here in my robe, my hair is sticking up, and I'm not getting on camera. Good entry point for LRC. That'd have been back around 70-80 cents. If you didn't get in before it blew past $1, I wouldn't dive in right now. It's way too risky. It's at the top of the fib here. It could continue to blow off. I'm not going to say it's not. And the reason I say that is, come on. There we go. Let me pop out of here real quick and show you the coin market cap, coin market cap. It is currently at 1.462 billion. It's up 31.88%. They are 97% diluted. So that means 90% of the coins are in circulation. There's 1.33 billion coins. Not bad. Their max supply is 1.37, so that's a real low max supply for some of these bigger coins. Yes, this could go to a 2 billion market cap, so another 500 million could pile into here, and you could see a $1.50 coin. Would I pile in right now? That's up to you, man. I'm not going to tell you not to. All-time high on this coin is $3.40. So is it possible to get there? Yes. Today, I don't think so. If we top this next mountain right here, it'd be $1.20. And that would be a nice little curve up there. So maybe $1.20 to see a retracement. If it breaks $1.20, then the next set of resistance is going to be right into this area here, which would be $1.40, $1.50. But you know, it's pulling back big time now. Oop, let me pull that. I'm trying to make this full screen here. There we go. So that candle just opened up and dumped, and it's coming down. Could it come all the way back down to here? Yes, it could. which would be $1.02 for a retest. Pretty big candles. And looking at what we got here, market cipher is at 89%. That's usually about average to start coming back down. The MACD is still had a pretty good gap here. I don't see it just diving down. It could, but so MACD is at 0.05. I just started using the MACD, and I've been watching it, and it kind of flows just with market cipher. So market cipher is kind of the same indication as what you see down here, because somebody asked me why I wasn't using it. I don't know. You're asking me what a good entry point is for LRC. That's a tough call. If it comes back down to 102, maybe. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you guys what's mooning today and showing charts. So asking me when to buy and sell is like asking me which girlfriend you should marry. I shouldn't be making those decisions. So it's a lot of it's just a gut feeling, gut call. Depends on your risk tolerance. If you jump in now and it goes down to $1, are you willing to take that loss if it does that? If you jump in now and it goes to $1.30, great. If not, I mean, it's hard to say where it's going to go. I mean, the market right now is like the beginning of turning on a popcorn machine. It's just starting to warm up. A few kernels are starting to pop here and there. Altcoin season is not in full bore until all the kernels start popping really fast. So until this popcorn machine gets really hot, we're just going to see a few here and there. So a lot of it's just being in the right spot at the right time and being lucky. And there's always going to be those few people who are. I hope that helps you out, Ethan. I know it probably don't. I apologize, but I hate telling people what I think about entry and exit points because I'll never hear the end of it. I'm never right and I'm never wrong. Or should I say I'm always right and always wrong. Either way, it's a 50-50 thing, and I'm not willing to take that gambling chance of telling others what I think is an entry point, what isn't. Hopefully that makes good sense. As a streamer, it really puts you in a bad spot. So that's looping. Any other coins you guys want to see that could possibly pop off today? Let me scroll down here and see what's happening. So you can see there's still a lot of red in the market. POL is at 5%. KRL 30%. It's been popping off. And you can see that I got a lot of coins on here to keep an eye on, and it is hard to just watch every one of them. The biggest thing I watch is the BTCD. It's down to 42.82. I like to see that get into the 40s. Usually when this is in the 41.40 mark, you'll start seeing a ton of altcoins taking off. I've been watching Spell myself, so come on, go green. Get green, get out there, go. Okay, so $1.12 and climbing. So is it going to climb more? Could we see $1.30? Who knows? Wow, this thing is just going crazy. Give me a second. I'll pop Spell up real fast. Spell just dropped back down. Looks to be going a lot sideways right now. RSI is fixing a touch on it down here, or bounce. Got a red dot on the 15-minute, so it's going to be in a downward position. It could come back here and retest the bottom of this fib here at 0.004328. Let's go back to this monster here. Wow, $1.14 climbing, $1.15. See, that's why I said I can't be right. I'm always right and I'm always wrong when it comes to trying to tell people entry points. You just got to use your gut feeling and jump in when you think you can jump in and get out when you get out. For me trying to tell somebody when the entry point is, it's impossible as a streamer. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this thing is just freaking crazy, dude. I mean, it blew up right down here at 84 cents, or you could actually go back here where the blue diamond was. If you had Market Cipher on TradingView, which is free, I had the free version. If you'd have bought this blue diamond right here, you would have bought in somewhere between 84 cents and 81 cents. And you would have rode this down. It would have dropped down to 83. And you would have rode that right up. Boom, boom, boom. That's the reason I use a 15, sometimes the 30-minute candles, all the way up to the 1 hour to 3 hour. And I also watch the daily charts just to see what's going on. I look at them all. So when people ask me to look at a coin, a lot of times, you know, I'm looking at 9 different charts, all the different time zones that kind of give a story of what's going to happen on a coin. It's a lot of fast research and knowing what you're looking for, which would be, you know, this chart here, the MACD chart, the volume candles and the candles themselves to get a reading real fast. And you just pop through the time frame. Like here, I'll just go down here, like I'll go to 30-minute like this. I'll look at 30-minute. I'll look at looks here. I'll pop into the 1 hour. See how the 1 hour looks? There's not a red dot yet, so it's still green. You go to the 3 hour. 3 hours is booming. Look at that candle. That's a hell of a 3 hour candle. MACD just checked off right here. It crossed right there on the 3 hour, and see how that just did a check mark. Boom, straight up. We're still green on the 3 hour. So then you can see where it popped off down here. So yeah, there was a big bump there. So if you actually seen some of these where it popped off just the other day, March 17th, was at 69 cents. So yeah, this thing is just going nuts. Go back to the 15-minute. Holy shit, guys. This thing, I could see $1.25 out of this. But don't hold me to it. Let's see, where's the coin market cap at now? Get back up there. Let's refresh it. 1.452 billion. It's not even up to 1.5 billion yet. Oh, it's not refreshed. It's still saying $1.09. It's $1.15. Come on, refresh. It's not showing it yet. Market cap is lagging here, so it's about 1.5 billion, not 1.6. Trying to draw a fib on a rocket after this to redraw it is crazy. There's no way I could redraw a fib right now. This thing's got to go sideways for a little bit. They even consider getting another fib drawing. So yeah, it blew into the outer space right here. We're into the dark abyss of the fib. I mean, I could draw a normal fib and see what it comes out at. So where did I do that? Go up here to this? I mean, that is just, you can't really do that. I mean, it doesn't show much. So 0. So yeah, this thing, I had to zoom it down just to, wow, yeah. It's literally just blowing right through the screen. Come on back. These volume candles. Look at this volume, man. This is just out of. I mean, that's huge volume there. I haven't seen volume candles like that since last year. Kind of miss those. This is getting exciting, knowing that we're getting closer and closer to alt season. MDT. Now this was a call I made a while back when Maple launched. I told everybody that was probably the better coin out of the small group of them that launched. I think Liquidity was one of them, API 3 was one of them. And I told Maple was the one to watch out for. I think it was like, I can't remember, $8, $9, $10, and it blew up. I didn't take my own advice. I never bought it. That's what sucks. I told everybody I thought it was the best choice, and I didn't buy it. I'll bite myself in the ass on that one. $1.20. Who thinks this thing can get to $1.30 today, or the next couple of candles? Do we think we got $1.30? Yeah, I drew this fib back into here. Let's see, way back here, yeah. 86 cents is when I drew this fib. And it has just exploded off of the 86 cents mark and just went parabolic. That's nice. I made a few bucks if I was to sell right now. Probably should jump back into ape, but speaking of ape, where we at? Ape is retesting right now. MACD is right on top of each other. Wow. It dropped a little bit below, and it is right on top of everything. So ape is still on a red dot mark. So let me check the 30-minute real fast on that. Yeah, it still hasn't crossed on the 30-minute. Still got a red dot, so ape would be something I would stay off. I'm going to hang off for right now and write LRC to the moon. Looks like it's getting a little retest right now. I mean, come on, just pull a fib right here to this, where it launched off. I mean, that's all I can do. That's like nuts. Could it come back to the 786 and test it at $1.13? Yes, it very well could. The next candle could drop over and come back down and retest down in here on this other fib. Or it could just keep growing volume and put us another big candle up here. I apologize, I got a dry throat drinking coffee here, trying to wake up. Nice. Nice, Ethan. Nice to make that kind of money. Make 450 there and turn around and lose 350 on the next one, right? Sometimes that's how that shit goes. You think, damn, I just made $400. And you go, oh, man, this coin's looking good. And you get into it. And you don't cash out the right time. Before you know it, you're either back to even or lost 300 bucks. FYI, in the description, there's a tip area. Not just kidding. But I do. I don't have super chat because I'm not monetized yet. I need another 700 hours on my videos watched. That's why I uploaded my live stream sound mix, so I could help get my hours to 4,000. So since I don't have super chat, it's a little tougher for people to help support the channel. So I have it in the description box. I do have a paypal.me and a CashApp link in there. Sorry I had to do it that way, but as a non-monetized streamer yet, that's the only way you can do it. But congratulations on the $450 gain, Ethan. That's awesome. Yeah, but profit's profit. It's not how much you make, it's getting profit. Anytime you get profit, don't ever complain. I mean, I know we do. Oh, I could have made more, but yeah, you could have lost more too. It could have turned around and beat you in the butt and dropped down and gave you $150 profit. So I don't care if it's $5 or if it's $50 or $500. Profit is a freaking profit. That's all you can be thankful for. You know, people get upset because they sold too soon. I do the same thing. It's a mental thing. So always keep in mind, profit is profit, no matter where you took it. Could you have more? Maybe. Could you have lost more? You could have. Okay, we were calling for $1.25, $1.25 to $1.30 being the 50% mark. CoinBase is showing 42%. TradingView is showing 47% in the last 24 hours. My measurement from where it took off at 84. We are at 44.17. Early 50 cents would be $1.25. So a 50% gain from the 84 cent is $1.25, $1.26. It's hard to show that on there because I got this. Let's see here. Let's see that measurement again. 84 cents. A 50% gain. 127.38. Yes, I can, Charles. Give me a few minutes. This thing is popping off. Oh shit, just closed the wrong one out. SOB. Get that fit back here. Yeah, I lost it now. See what I did? Was it right here? No? It was down here. I mean, I could pull a new fib up here. So pull new fib, put it right here. This thing continues popping. Let me send that to the back. Visual orders into the back. Hopefully you can see the candles better. I don't like how that's looking. I pull it to there. I just put that at the top of this last big candle. Made a better box here. There it shows a retest of that line, so that looks a lot better. God's Unchained. I had it on here at one time. Go to that ticker. There it is. Yeah, candles like this are showing me that there's crap volume. Sorry. That's just crappy volume like that. There we go. I had to zoom it way down to make it look like something. There's 30 minutes. There's 1 hour. 3 hour. 1 day. On the 1 day, you got a green dot. Looks like it's starting to come back down. Everything I'm seeing right now in the 1 hour, 3 hours, still in the red dot. It's still showing coming down. 30 minutes, got a green dot. 45 minutes, you got a green dot. 1 hour, you're still in a red dot. So, it's in a small upward trend. 128, high 137, low 109. Got a little hump, rise, kind of consolidating. You could see some movement back, probably back up on this one. Get back here, our pumper. That's the 1 hour, 15 minutes. I know a lot of people want to watch this thing moon. It's exciting. Come on, LRC. Let's go all the way up there to $1.30. Let's see if we can get $1. $1.27 would be a 50% climb. So let's change that to bright yellow. Can we see that puppy get there? Make it a little thicker so you guys can see it. So it would have to break this next fib again, which would be freaking awesome for it to do that. Because the last fib I had drawn out, it blew up into the gray abyss. So pulled off a new fib here. Then we get a big pumper. And this candle right here got 6 more minutes. Need to see this volume get above these other volume candles or equal to. If not, that's going to start showing a downward trend of volume. So volume's got to get up a little higher here. And it's coming up. So I'd like to see at least somewhere equal to that. If it's lower than this candle right here that started the pump, then this is a good sign that it's going to start holding back down. Would it be good to buy LRC right now? I've been asked that a few times, and I'm a winner and I'm a loser if I tell you yes or no. I can't give you the right answer. The volume, this is a huge pump right now. The MACD still spread apart quite a ways. I mean, it's starting to curl a little bit. My market cipher is starting to curl a little bit. I still got a green dot. Volume here is dropping off. Volume there dropped off a little bit. Could this come back in here and retest down to $1.08? Yes, it could. Could it just sit right here and test this and then blow up to $1.30? Yes, it could. We're currently at 1.5 billion in market cap. 133 billion coins in circulation, or 1.3 billion coins in circulation. Almost 97% of the coins are out, so they can't really fill the price with adding tons of coins because they don't have tons of coins to add anymore. So I don't think they could control the price that way. A good buy point, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, not financial advice, would be if it came back to $1.08. But is it going to turn around and pump back up, or is this going to be the end of the pump? You know, that's the question you got to ask yourself. I mean, we are at 37%. We did touch right at 42%. So not too many coins go much higher than that, especially on CoinBase. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I was looking at the Mac. Did it? Yeah, it's $1.17. Though it did refresh. 1.553. We're showing 1.4. 1.553. There's 1.33 billion in circulation. 90%. So they only got about 440 million coins they could drop back into circulation to be totally maxed out. So 40 million coins would not drop this price much. If they dropped it all right now, 40 million coins in there, it'd probably drop back down to about 93 cents, maybe 80 cents, somewhere in that area. So, and like I showed here earlier, all-time high down here below was at $3.40. That was back on November 22nd of 2021. So, $3.40 is all-time high. But yes, it's very possible this coin can go much higher. On this pump, you know, I can't say it's going to go to $3 on this pump. It could go $1.20, $1.25, come back down and go sideways for 4 or 5 more days or a couple more weeks before it goes back to its all-time high. Not too many coins have been testing their all-time high since the market has been in a crap area. I mean, the biggest thing right now is we got 2 minutes and 6 seconds on a 15-minute chart to see if this is going to drop out. 30-minute chart, you know, a lot different. 30-minute chart could come back down into the $1.07 range. MACD is still looking good. So is Market Cipher. I started using this MACD just this week. A lot of people were saying, why don't you use it? Why don't you use it? I guess because that's pretty much built into this cloud system, and I've really liked using Market Cipher. It's been a great tool. I mean, we can go to the 5-minute on here and check out the 5-minute. So the 5 minutes got a red dot. MACD's coming down. Will it skip out, you know, touch and then bounce back up? It could cross. If it crosses, then I would say this is done for. It's coming back down. A lot of people say, oh, do the 1 minute. I don't care for 1 minute. So everything's stretched out. Don't look as good. I'm not a 1 minute trader. So there's 5 minutes. 5 minutes showed it fell through that. I'm more of a long-term trader, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, 3 hours. I don't get in a coin, ride it up for 15 seconds and get out of it unless it's like this right here. This would be a good exit point if I got out because I was in at 98 cents. A good exit point for me would have been back at $1.20. Any other mooners on the chart? KRL, let's look at KRL. KRL got a blue diamond here, took off. That's ground zero there. The top of that one, but make it more square. So I like how that looks. Leave it there. Is there any more left in KRL? It's got a red dot on the 15, got a red dot on the 30. I think KRL's pump is about done. Not hard to say, but it doesn't look like it's exciting as what we got going on with LRC. And LRC is going to come back and retest. If it was coming this line, it would be a $1.09 retest. So now we got that doing that. We can use the other fib. So now I can pull up top of that. I mean, that's still. So you see if it comes down to this 786, it's still $1.09. It'd be a retest there. So this vertical thing works just about as good as the regular fib. That's kind of light right here, so it's indicator is going to start coming back down the MACD. It's starting to curl down here. I think me personally, I just took some profits at $1.13.8. See if it drops lower. $1.13.8. I'll put my red line there and make that a thin line since that's just my marker. And we'll see if it comes back down and retest the lower part. Orchard. Yeah, while this is dropping, I can pull up Orchard real fast. The OXT, ORCH, Orchard, USD, Gemini. I know I have it in CoinBase on here. Not coming up as Orchard on CoinBase. What is it called for OXT? Is it OXT? No, I don't think it is. I can't remember the call for Orchard. Let's see. Yeah, OXT's taking off too. What is OXT? Yep, it's Orchard. Not trusting my memory. 690 million coins, 1 billion total. So it's about 65% diluted, 199. It could go to 2 billion market cap. It breaks that. It could go a little crazier. Wow. Orchard looking good. Damn, people. Nice calls. OXT. I don't know if I want to dive in right on that one right now. It's pushing the 2 billion market cap. Yeah, see, it's taking a dive right now. So it's pushing the 2 billion market cap. If it was just barely over the 2 billion market cap, I would probably jump in because that's kind of a major breaking point. Get over two. As soon as you break that 2 billion, you usually pop up about 210, 220. So it's resisting the 2 billion market cap. It's resisting the big candle. It's one to keep an eye on. But yeah, that'd have been a good one to get in at 25 cents. Get a 3-cent profit out of it. Get out. No, I wouldn't say he lost money. If he sit in it for a little bit. Let's see here. Let's pull our little fib on that thing. And that's hard to pull us. Wow. Let's pull it from back here. All we can do is just pull it back here and watch it. Send it to the back. That's not so bright. I mean, I can't adjust the coloring on this thing a little better. No, it won't let me dial it. Usually it lets you dial it down. Nope. I mean, I was tempted to jump it, but I don't see it running real high on this one, but I mean, hey, if it was a takeoff and go through the abyss like the other one did this morning, up in the gray here, you're looking at 39 cents, which I don't see it doing it, but it could. Could it hit 31 cents? 29 cents? Yeah. Could go 30 cents. It'd have to break out of this red next candle or so. Go back to our LRC. See, our LRC went back up, so I sold out 113 and it's taken off again. Let me check my ape because I've been keeping a close eye on my ape. Bounce up, come back down. I think it's still got a little green dot. Did we get a cross yet? That's 15 minutes. Let me go with my 30 minute. See, it hasn't touched yet, it hasn't crossed on the 30. Until that crosses, gets ready to cross on the 30 minute, I'm not getting back in. Let me go back to my full screen. Jasmine. Looks like it's bounced off this, heading back up. Jasmine could run back up into the 0.0442 area again. LRC, our monster this morning. Could take a moment if I stayed in, but profit's profit. I was hoping to get a full retracement back to here. Good morning, Ballistics. How you doing? Ooh. Look at her run without me now. $39.5% flying right now. I'm on the 30 minutes. Let's get back to the 15 for you guys. Ah, that's why it's not going up. It's catching back on that fib on the 15. Like I said, you look at the right time and when you flip through it, you'll find the reason why it's doing what it's doing. I'm gonna step away and go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. I'll leave this stream running for everybody to watch. I'm not gonna close it out. I'll be right back.
All I see is blessings, got no time for stressing. Don't believe in failures in my life, it's only lessons. They just making room for what I'm on now. I don't got a clue, but I know the one who does know how. Oh wow. It's like I'm learning the game with the maker already.
Oh, and while I have a few people's attention here, I'll let you know the reason I did the music soundtrack those are the songs that are on the 24/7 live stream. And a lot of people through the last year have been asking, what's the name of this song? What's the name of that song? So this last week, I sat down and started taking all the live stream tracks that I use and put them into a mix, which is inside our live stream mix on this channel. The other reason I went ahead and did that, on top of that reason, is I'm trying to get my last 700 watched hours. And what I mean by watched hours is to get monetized at 4,000 hours, they don't count live streaming. And they only count videos. And I lost my train of thought. So on my live streaming, to give you an idea, in the last 28 days, I have over 8,000 hours of live streaming views. So if they'd have counted that, I'd have blown it out of the water my first month. So that would be sweet to get monetized. And hanging on to it is another problem. Because even though all that music I've used for a year, when I made the mix, I got a copyright strike, BMI, saying that one of the songs I use is their copyright. It's not. I use royalty-free music. So I showed them my license number, or didn't show it to them. I sent them a message back, tell them I had a license to do what I'm doing for the music, and I contested that BMI doesn't have the right to tell me I couldn't use it since I do own a license, and then I copied and told them all my conditions. So once that strike goes away, I'll be on the road to get monetized again. In the meantime, I'm on a standby for my hours because of that claim. So please go watch some of those mixes there. Each one's about an hour long. I got 7 of them, so 7 hours total. If I had 100 people watch all of them, I'd be monetized next week. That would be freaking awesome. If one of those went viral, I got a few thousand views, would be awesome, but never know. Just try and try. That's all you can do. Keep grinding that wheel and hope you get it. So it looks like we're going to cool off and go sideways for a little bit. So let's see what's going to happen here at the orchard. Well, I said, 44% on TradingView, 38% on CoinBase Pro. My measure, how far have we gone? We are currently up 39.13. According to my measurement, we went as high as 46%. So I kind of thought 50% would be stretching it. 46% so far is the max it went up. So, really? And I don't know the keystroke to pull something back up on TradingView. If somebody does, tell me, please. Yeah, I'll check it one more time. Give me 1 second. Let me put this in the back. We're coming back down to test at 113. I sold that. Come on down lower. OXT again. CoinBase. Let me just pull that symbol up here. Oh, yeah. OXT's blasting off again. That's the line to look for right there. Get past 29.45. Get up above that, come back and close and retest it right here and stop at 29.55 and go back up. Keep going. Yeah, we got rockets this morning. Make these rockets. Where's our 5 minute on it? Yep, we have rockets. So you can see where it came back, retested it, boom. Wow. There it goes. Look at that. There's that 29.55 I was telling you about. On the 5 minute, got 2.5 minutes left. Wow. Look at, oh, wow. Look at all these things blasting off this morning. Holy cow. Look at it, 30 cents. Well, I mean, yeah, I probably should have jumped on it back here. I thought about jumping in back here and I didn't. So yeah, the rocket missed. No, you're welcome, Amino. I appreciate you guys being here. Wow, look at that puppy go, 31 cents. What a freaking candle, man. SOB. I wish I'd have bought it 20 cents now, 28 cents. Wow. Yep. I told you to retest. You either fall through or take off, and it took off. Oh, I wish I'd have bought that piece of crap. Zoom this in a little bit on what we got going on here. See, yeah, that's where I pulled the fib. Oh, yeah. Huge retracement. Look at that, 30 cents. Went all the way up to 32 cents. OXT's only at 20% climb in the last 24 hours. Let's see. From here, up to the top, I'm showing 27%. Yes, it has more room to grow, I think. We've been seeing 37 and 40% jumps today. If it was to pull back here at 29.5 cents and close the candle, that'd be a huge wick. But yeah, I think it's going to close right up in here and test this 382 right here. We might see another candle takeoff. But if it was, see, right here, so that should come back and test this line right here. 30 cents. No, it's going to just take off like a freaking rocket. I was going to say, if it came back here, I might buy some. Wow. I'm going to take a stupid gamble. I just bought a couple hundred of these OXT coins at 31 cents. Well, let's see if it goes anywhere. If it goes higher, it's a few bucks. That's a retarded gamble on my end. 31.82 is where I purchased it. 200 coins. What's that, like 50 bucks? Let's see if we can get 50 cents out of this puppy. Yes, nice freaking call on this. Thanks for pulling it up. Telling me to go look at it. Yep. Nice. You made $2 grand. Got scared. It hasn't crossed me. Now see where it checked right here, and that's going, that blue MACD going parabolic. I got another green dot right here. That'd be nothing to be scared of right now. As soon as that starts to curl, and you see this curl, we get another this volume candle gets up above this red one here, and we can get another green candle to get up above, you know, up with it. We could see some nice climb here. If not, this could be a pump and dump type. I would say pump and dump, but a run up and a fall off, like you see. Pump and dumps are orchestrated by groups. Let's go back to LRC real quick and take a peek on that one. This is the 5-minute LRC. Come back to where I sold. If it drops below I sold and come back and retest one of these and get a bounce back up, I might consider getting some more. So our two main pumpers today, OXT and LRC. We're going to toggle back and forth between the two of them. Back to OXT here. Like, don't FOMO into it, Sam. You made big profit. I wouldn't throw it all back in. I mean, I would have thrown, you know, when it came back down, I would have dropped about half of your profits back into it and keep the other half and get ready to put it in something else. But that's your decision, man. It's your money. You buy and sell how you want to buy. Don't FOMO in because I'm excited and I'm talking about pumping coins this morning because I don't want people losing money based on what I say. Now, I love it when you make money off what I say because a lot of, you know, I wouldn't say a lot, but a few people actually give me a little support to the channel. And so I like it when I make good calls and help people out. But I'm like anybody else, you know, I'm not 100% perfect caller. Cool. So yeah, I'd like, if this thing, 49 seconds, come on, get up and close above that line. If it doesn't close above this line, it could come back and retest down here at 30.51. But we're holding now at 31.34. I'm showing 31.40 now. That's a loss for me because I bought in at 31.82. Come on, get your ass up here. Get in the blue. See that volume candle got up above these right here, like I said. So I could see the next candle popping up, pushing up. Come on, baby, go. Show us some money. Come on, get us up in the 36 cent range. Let me do a measured move here. What would 47% be from the start of this? $35, $40, 45% puts us at 36 cents. Let's mark that. That is our goal. That is a 45% gain from the bottom down here. So getting a retest at 30.63. While that's retesting, let's check out LRC. LRC is retesting down here. What is Ape doing? Oh, Ape doing what Ape does. It's going ape shit. Or nah, it ain't going ape shit yet, but it bounced. It took the bounce off the line, went up. I thought it would break through. 12.21. Jasmine. Jasmine's retesting. LRC. And OXT. Ooh, yeah, OXTs might come back. Retest. Yeah, bounce off that line. I'm not too worried. I still got a green dot here. Ain't give me a red dot yet. It's not even flashing a red dot, so I'm not too worried. If I would get scared and sell, I would lose a whole $16. For the morning, I am up with my little bitty trades. I'm not making huge trades today. I just take a small amount each day and play with it. LRC is still at 113. That's where I sold at earlier. So LRC, man, that ripped from 84 cents this morning all the way up. That was a huge ripper. It ripped all the way up from 84 cents straight up to $1.21. Still retesting. OXT. Come on, turn this green and get up above this next one. It'd be nice to see it turn up and go. I'd like to see it get to this line right here by the next candle. And if we can get a green candle right here, then we can see it turn. It'd be a nice wick. Nice wick out this 0.25 fib. Close up here to 382. Turn green. Take off and go to the 618. If it was a takeoff, go to 618 on this candle up here. It'd be about 33 cents. 33.81 exact. That'd be the 618. So I like to see it get up, close a candle, bounce off this with a green one, and continue up. That's what I'd like to see. This is going to be the normal. This is what we're going to see for the next week to 2 weeks. Is just a slight handful or maybe 2 or 3 coins popping off. And that's just how the altcoin season starts off. You'll get a ripper here, a ripper there, 3 or 4 days, sometimes only 2 a day. And then 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the road, you'll see 15, 20, 30 coins ripping at the same time. You smell a rocket? Is that just a fuel from one? You smell the fumes from the retracement. Oh God, there's a new candle. That's what I want. Go, 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 you little bugger. Get your ass up there. Come on. You're the one that's going to take us to the blue. Yeah, there's some correlation with that. I mean, there's people out there who, know the market better than I do. And there's people with lots of money that will go from coin to coin that they know is going to fix and take off, or hoping to fix and take off and buying at the right time. Other than that, news, other coins, when they have breaking news, or if their roadmap is hitting a certain area, causes a breakout. So yeah, there's a lot of different reasons why coins break out. A lot of it's got to do with, we're hitting the end of the quarter. We're in the end of March, fixing to start the second quarter. A lot of people's roadmaps are being met early. Other coins or roadmaps are being delayed, and you'll see that in the market price. If a roadmap's being delayed, you'll see the price go down. If the roadmap got hit this week, You could see that taken off, people announcing new partnerships, stuff like that. A lot of new people coming into the market. OXT is promoted by CoinBase by watch a few videos, earn a few coins. So that helps out. So everything in general. Yeah, you and me both, Sam. I'm hoping for the same thing. Blast to the blue. And we are currently watching OXT for anybody who just clicked in here and hanging out with us. Our stream here. See what's going on in the stream. Oh, had a few subscribers in the last 17 hours. Nobody currently new that I'm showing on my little mini feed. I do watch that every once in a while to see if I get new subscribers from me streaming. But it is early in the morning in the US. It's just now 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's my time. Now, Sam, if you here's my thoughts. These fibs are freaking awesome. Just look how accurate they are. Whoever invented fibs was a freaking genius because it works off emotions and the way money flows and the way these things follow these fibs are just, to me, sometimes it's just freaking phenomenal. No, I don't want that big wick like that and come down. Come on, turn. Just want to get 2 red candles. Now we got a red dot showing. Fib's still pretty good. Come on, you got to turn your butt back around and get back up. Yeah, I agree with you. I like seeing blooming candles. I like seeing rockets. I think LRCs might be about ready to pop off again. Got a red dot here. It hasn't gave a green dot yet. OXT just gave a red dot on the 15th. Oh, that's a 5 minute. I usually watch 15. 15 is still it's starting to tater off a little bit. But that's a hell of a 15-minute candle. That was just freaking awesome there. These two right here. I'd like to see one more big one blow up. 10 more minutes on that candle on the 15. There's the 5. I don't see too many more rocket coins. Let me see. Don't see any more. It's over 10%. I've been keeping a close eye on Ethereum Classic. Ooh, come on, OXT. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. Bounce. Bounce off that red. Come on. I'm thinking OXT might be done with this. Might be saying to hell with you. I gave you profit. I'm taking it back. So Ethereum Classic, I was hoping to get back down to $45. It's still in the red. Oh. Come on, OXT. Show us the money. Don't show us how you're taking the money. Tastes like crap. I vape and it just went dry. Cotton taste. Now I'm over here looking at the volatility in CoinBase Pro on OXT. And it's not looking as volatile as it was. It's kind of slowing down. Back down to 14.75%. So that rocket might be over with for right now. Get back up there, pop up to where I bought it and let me get out even. Other stream stopped. Oh, yes it did, didn't it? Wow. It's been running for 6 days straight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hop over there and fix that, ain't I? Yeah, LXT is looking like it's falling off pretty hard. I'd like to see it come back. I don't know if it will. To me, once it usually pops that far down, but it could come. I heard 28 and change its mind, but we'll have to see. Let me get this other stream popped up. If I lost internet service or something. No, I'm connected. Not seeing it pop back live. Give me 1 second here. Some technical issues. It's not picking up. Do 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 do. Okay, did not start streaming. Let me restart my OKS, check for updates. OBS and refire it back up. Either those show me if it has any updates or not. Apologize for this. There she goes. OBS just need to reset. Oh, any chance of collection? Anything's possible if anything pumps again. Yeah, see that MACD's been coming down. If this MACD comes down, touches, it could bounce. If it crosses, then no, it won't repump. It'll keep falling. LRC going sideways, cooling off. I mean, it has a hell of a run, so it's got to cool off. All right, OXT. Yeah, it sucks because I bought some of it. If I was to sell right now, lose almost $26 or $16. Not a big loss until you sell it. But like I said, it's coming down, starting to curl a little bit right here. We can check back on that in a few seconds, but yeah, it's gonna have to cool down and see if it continues back up. I will keep an eye on that right here in the right hand corner. Let's go to LRC, check that out. I think LRC can maybe make some more gains for us. So yeah, OXT I think is cooling down. It took a real fast jump. This is, see where it crossed right here? Yeah, it's where you get this candle right here. And the rest of it going down. So that was a crossing candle here. Let's see if this takes back off. Yeah, I'm just streaming what's mooning. Please don't buy the tops, man. Don't jump. I mean, if you're going to do something, do it with 50, maybe $100. Don't do it with everything you have. So I jumped back into this at 15.15. That was a buying price. $15.15. Because it's showing it, you know, it touched here a couple of times, and I think it's going to try to go retest this up here. We're not sure, but we'll see. That's why I say don't play with a lot of money. I mean, I took a $16 loss on OXT to jump back over here. I have a certain amount I play with just to play with. I'm not throwing my life savings into this. If I can turn, you know, $100 into $200-300 a day, that's fun. That's enjoyable. I'm not in it for thousands and thousands of dollars in trading. I don't trade heavy money. I hold for heavy money. What'd you buy at 15? Oh, you bought ape at $15. I don't think he's been back down to 7.5 since the 15 mark. Maybe. I bought ape at 763, and I didn't sell out until about 13 when it came back down. And I've been dabbling back and forth between the $10 and $12 mark, buying and selling. And yesterday when ERC took off, I bought in ERC, made some good profit there. Oh, wow. I just seen it start flashing in my left screen over here. LRC on CoinBase is just going nuts in the buy sell right now. The trade history is just flashing like it's just going nuts, like a lightning storm over there. So LRC could see $1.25 today. Not ape high. Oh, high coin. Okay, I have not looked at high coin. OXT is going back green. It is at 28.46. Let's pop over there real quick. It's pulling that candle back up. Hopefully it'll bounce off to zero here and go up. But LRC is on the move. I'm glad I jumped back in at 115. Up 5 cents. Woohoo! Whole whopping 100 coins. So I'm up $4. Woohoo! So I started out this morning with like $110, I think, or $103. I'm up to 118, and this is just beginning of my day. That's why I said I don't do life savings when it comes to trading altcoins like this, but I have dumped $100 into a coin. Matter of fact, Shiba is one of them, and made several $100s in a 2-day period. You know, actually in like a week's period. So it's possible. Throw $100 in, walk away with 500 if a coin does well, a 5x, 6x. And then now what I'll do is I'll take $400 of that and go put it in one of my coins I'm going to hold long term and play with another $100. That's how you build yourself up to 15, 20, 30,000. And once you get up about $20, $30,000, then you can play with $1,000 a day. I used to do that. Since I got hurt, messed up my neck, and I'm on workman's comp. I've used a lot of my crypto to keep my bills paid. So everything I made last year is pretty much gone. So I'm not playing big right now. Hey, I took a small loss on OXT to jump back over here, and currently taking that loss and doing so, I am back up to where I'm $1 up where I was a few seconds ago when I jumped out of OXT and came over here. That's why I said I only play with 100 or 200 bucks. One little loss, you can get right back on another candle somewhere else. We're fixing to get a cross here. I'm watching this cross down here. Watch it right there. That puppy crosses. We're gonna see some more magic here. We got us a green dot. This is a 5-minute candles. Yeah, LRC is a hot one this morning. Could we see another 5, 6, 7 cents out of this? LRC $1.50, that would be sweet. That would be sweet to get another $1.50, get to $1.50. I won't complain. But that's a lot of running just today. I mean, this was at 2:15 this morning when it decided to start breaking out. And well, actually, I think it was more like back here, which was at midnight Central Standard Time. So about midnight, it's been 5 hours now. Right at 5 hours, because that was 0:15, it is 5:15. 5 hours ago, we started a breakout at 83 cents. Actually, yeah, 83 cents it started to break out. So if we take a measured move on a 5-hour breakout, and this puppy has literally, the max that's gone is 47.40% in 5 hours. So then it cooled off over here. Take a little cool off. Could we see another 15-20% here? We could. Come on, get up there. I want to see it. I want to see it get to the 126 at least. Break that line. Break that line, close it, and continue the next one. If it does so, it's a 1, 2, 3 candles. If it breaks that line in 3 candles, that would be around $1.41, $1.42. That would be a hell of a run, because that's halfway to the all-time high in just a short period of time. Yeah, usually when you get this cross here, what happens, this is going to come back down a little bit, the volume will kick up, and you'll see that blue infiltrate it, then it'll start going back up. That's when you'll see a cross. But hopefully it crosses. It could touch and then drop, and this right here will come down. There's a lot of variables at this point. I mean, we did get a nice big run up. It did cool down. Brought this down a little bit. So you can see right here it came down. So it cooled it down a little bit. It cooled down to about 49.49 on the RSI. I have seen this right here get as high as 105%. So that's the goal on this blow up. I think it could hit. That's just my opinion, not advice. So I'm just live streaming the consequences of what it could and could not do. OXT, yes, it is going back up. See, I jumped out of it and I'm riding the other one. OXT is going back up, so I'm not running back and forth real fast. But hell yeah, come on, go XT. Some people in my stream need you back up. They're losing money, man. So LRC's got 1:08 seconds with a 5-minute chart here. Needs to get up above this red line here and get a close up here. So maybe the next, if this don't do it, maybe it'll pop over and get another green candle and continue. This is, ooh, got a cross, it's right on top of each other. Looks like it crossed a little bit. I see a little blue at the bottom. Yeah, so it crossed on the downside. And then it's continue, you want the blue on top. So the blue is actually below right now in OXT. So this right here is a concern to see if it crosses, if it just makes a little dip down and crosses and goes back up through there. If not, this could pull back down. That's something to watch out there for. LRC is getting a little pullback, which is needed to get this to cross to blow back up. Get up there. Get back up there, baby. Come on. Take off. We need this one to go. Oof. The OXT. See that cross? How that came down there? New candle. So it might come back down. LRC has not crossed yet. It did it way so back here. We're wanting a cross to go back up. If you were thinking about buying LRC, I would wait till this candle try to get lower. I think it's going to come lower to try to make the cross. Right now, you can see where it's going perpendicular together right now, running parallel. I think you could get a better buy-in as it comes down, but I could be wrong. This puppy could turn around and explode, or this could be it for the day. It's just cooling off. I mean, TradingView is showing 47.40. CoinBase Pro is showing 42% increase today in 24 hours. So it's pretty hot. What I mean by pretty hot is between 42 and 50%. Not a lot of coins get over 50% in 24 hours. You know, they do. but not randomly 50-55, and then you see them cool off pretty hard. 42%. That's a decision you'll have to make. I don't make recommendations, Sam. I apologize. Your buy-in and sell points are on you guys. I do not want to be making calls for you. I mean, because I could be right, I could be wrong. You could love me, you could hate me. I don't like that scenario. Puts me in a bad position. I'm making calls based off what I think, not financial advice, and what these charts show. I like to see it's going back up. I would love to see it come back down and touch this. It keeps pumping back up. It's going to be harder for us to make that cross. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and see what we got here on the 15. See, on the 15, it's not even been close to crossing. On the 30, see, it's a big gap, still green. But on the 5-minute, what we've been watching is this right here. The coins I'll watch out for right now, Sam, since you asked, or any altcoins I would recommend. The ones I wouldn't recommend but watch that could be making some of the biggest moves. Ethereum Classic is one I'm watching. Ape, Jasmine, Spell, Shib. That's about it right now. Those are ones I've been keeping an eye on because those are the ones that can be making some of the biggest moves. But I definitely keep an eye on Ethereum Classic. There's been rumors out there that it's going to pump this week to $100. So I've been kind of dabbling with it. When it gets down around 45, 46, I'll buy some. You know, when I say buy some, like 2, 3, maybe 4 coins. Let it go up, sell it, take a few dollars profit. Because you never know when it starts to take off if it's going to continue or stop. So I'll watch it until it looks like it flattens out, kind of like what we just seen right here. Then I'll get a buy point or sell point and sell out and let it fall back down. Let's check out Ethereum Classic. See what I'm talking about here? Ethereum Classic has been riding in this blue all morning, right here. I'd like to see it come down. That's the 5-minute. Let's go to the 30-minute. So you can see it had a hell of a run yesterday. I did make some money off of it. It blasted off from 44. It went all the way up to 54. I think I got in around 45 and sold out about 51.50 or $50, and it's down now. So when it's cooling off, see, when you get a big run up, things come down and got to cool off, and OXT might do the same thing, but it will pop back up. So OXT 15 minutes, see, 15 minutes, it's right on that line. 5-minute LRC is doing the same thing. It went up, it's cooling down. It could get another run up, or it could just, you know, cool off, come across here, build a little flag right here. You know, this is possible right here. Now this is just a scenario. It could build a little flag, get over here, hit this, you know, this Fibonacci chart right here, and then go up again, or it could just fall out of that flag and come down to either here or down into here. I don't. This is some good resistance right here because it got a little bit right there. You got a little resistance right in here. So if it was a fallout, it'd probably hit this line right here at $1.14, then possibly come back up. But right now, LRC is seeming to be pretty hot. So these are kind of the scenarios I look at. The what ifs. On Atom, you know, I can pull up Atom real quick. OXT, see, 29 cents. It's taken back off again. They could very well break this up here, get into 30 cents again. Atom, let's see, do I even have Atom on here? I don't even have Atom on here, so let's add it. Let's go over it real quick. Whoa, $27. I don't know if I want to jump into that right away, but got a blue diamond on the last 5 minutes. Let's start the 1 day chart. We'll do a quick analysis of Atom. So on the daily charts, Atom looks to be going sideways pretty decent. Kind of coiling up. What I mean by coiling up, like a rattlesnake right before it strikes. Then we'll go to the 3 hour. Pop that open a little bit. So we got 1, 2, 3. So you got 3 little hops on the same line right in this area. So draw a line on this right here. On those wicks. Getting that out a little bit. So 1, almost 2, 3. So I kind of count that. Or you can go 1, 2, 3. You count back where you started. So there's three hops on that line there. That's on the 3 hour. Got a green candle. RSI is really low. Or there's MACD. Nowhere near a cross on that. It's got a red dot falling on the 3 hour. On the 1 hour. See, it's still falling. Still got a red dot. Let's go to the 30 minute. Let's check 45. There's 45. Same thing. Go to 30. Open this up. See, it's kind of looking like it wants to change on the 30. Got a green dot on the 30 here. So you could get a nice little pump up to get back up into this $28 range. So maybe $1 pump here. You know, possibly coming. Go to 15 minutes. MACD's fixing to cross on the 15 here. Right there. Got a green dot here. The volume's curling down right here a little bit, so you can see the volume starting to drop. It was green, but it's dropping green. So my opinion is I can see Atom probably getting back into the $27.78 to the $28 range on a short period. Get across here on the 15. If you can get that across on the 30 to cross, and then when you get an hour cross, if you get an hour cross, then I could see this getting it back up around $30. So those are the things to keep an eye on right there. The other thing I'll look at real quick is here, Atom, which is Cosmos. It has, there is no total supply. Rewind, because they can add more as they please. Yeah, there's 286 million. If I read that right, there's the hundreds, there's 100,000s, there's 100 millions. 286 million coins, 7.8 billion market. Is that 7.8 billion? There's 100,000, there's 100 million. 7.8 billion market cap. Volume is up 20%. Read more. I ain't gonna read that. I ain't got time. Let's go see what Atom's 1 day high of 28.90, all-time high, has been as high as $44. So keep an eye on it. That's what I look at. Market cap is down 3.186. They've been adding coins. Let's see. Price, market cap for the 1 year. when market cap and price fluctuate like that, because you can see right here, when you start seeing a change in market cap and how they look back and forth, that means coins being added in. Some people put in, some companies are putting them in monthly. Market cap here is higher than price, so to me it looks like some coins have been added this year. So from about from the first of the year to now, some coins have been added. You see that? So that's something to keep an eye on. So volume is up, market cap is down. So I'd go read their white paper, which is right here on CoinMarketCap, and read up on it to see how many coins are dropping in monthly this year. So keep an eye on that, but I do see that could go up. Let's go back to our rocket ships and see what's going over here. OXT, that's 1 hour. Go back to our 5 minute. Okay, pull back. LRC. See, it's creating a little flag here, and usually that's a bear flag. 9 times out of 10 it will drop instead of pop off, but every once in a while you will get that 1/10 of a percent that will take off. This right here was not a flag, this was just a cool-off area. So that right there is definitely creating a flag here. Still have not got a cross on the 5 minute. Probably won't have a cross on the 15 either. And yeah, this looks funky because I drew it on the 5. But yeah, this thing is parabolic. It's hard to draw a fib on a parabolic run like that. Loop ring's looking good. Looking kind of tasty. Origin. What's the call letters for Origin? Give me the call letters. OGN. Thank you. I can find them much faster that way. Let's take a peek at it. Let's see what OGN is doing. OGN is in a downtrend, guys. I hate to say that. Let's look at the 15. So it blew up and it's coming back down. It's almost at the bottom where it took off from. Looks like a little cross on the MACD right here. Come on, get rid of this stupid line drawing stuff. That's a hard one to call. I'll be honest with that. That's still in a major downtrend. I'm not seeing, I mean, it could pop. But you can see right here where it is definitely downtrending. And then you can see where I charted it from before. From here, I mean, it's just flat cross, flat going, in a downtrend. That's something to keep an eye on. I'll put it up there close so we can keep an eye on it just in case he has some information we don't have. Put it in the possible moon list. It's down 7%. Go back to our superstar of the morning. Yeah. Let me widen this thing up so everybody can see it. This is our superstar of the morning right now, LRC. Look at that crazy chart. Yes, it is. Back to 120. Making me feel good that I grabbed some back at 115. I'm a big spender. Double down on crypto. Still hasn't crossed it either. My God, I'd love to see it cross on the 5 minute. Get a 5 minute cross, this thing could blow up some more. Who knows? What do you guys call it? Give me your prediction. Put it in the chat there. Tell me where you think LRC will go today. Do you think it's going to fall back down to $1.05, or do you think it'll run up to $1.50? Or just give me your price prediction. I like to hear other people's price prediction for LRC today. Looking at the chart I'm showing you. Check my phone here, just in case I miss anything. If anybody happens to support the channel, I get it on my phone if it comes across. $1.23 then fall off. Okay, that's a good call. $1.23 would be right up here. So it's already hit $1.23, and it's already fallen off. $1.50 is being too optimistic. It is. I got this drawn out here at 126.98 because that would be a 50% run up from back here. I think that's 50%. $52%, 127. 50% would be 126. So 126, 127 is a 50% run up. That's what I think it could possibly do today. API. Somebody else asked about RBN. Maybe let me check RBN real fast. And we'll go check out API. RBN, even on the 5 minute, look at that. A lot of still, real slow. The volume's not the greatest. That's the reason you get candles like that. That coin is something I don't usually mess with. 15 minutes, even same on 15. On 30 minutes, even worse. I don't like candles like that. I usually don't mess with coins that have crappy candles like that. Shows still volume. That's just a whole 30-minute candle that didn't go nowhere, just sat there. I mean, it actually up and down, and then that's usually dead volume. It is showing a slight uptrend right now on the 30-minute. So RBN, Ribbon Finance. Is that what it is? Ribbon Finance? Let's see, is it on Coinbase? Yeah, it's Coinbase RBN. 52 million, 75 million market cap. It's up 4%, 1.4. Volume is down 69%. Max supply is 1 billion. I'm seeing that with a lot of new coins coming out. All-time high is 480, and it hasn't been there since it launched. Been nothing but a downtrend since it launched. So you can probably see where Coinbase picked it up here. It's been down since. Ribbon Finance would be a long-term hold. It would not be a trade thing. So that would be something you'd want to just put money in and sit on for through this year. OXT, what are you doing to me here? Check out OXT popping up again. LRC Holding steady at 119. API 3 is right up here at the top because I do keep an eye on API 3. I own some API 3. It's on a nice upward jump in the 15 minutes. Yeah, so we get a nice runner on that one. One to keep an eye on. Let's do that up to 30 minutes possibly. Um, 15. So API could possibly be another runner today. Yeah, we'll stick it in here. But our biggest runner of the day is LRC, our moon boy. I have to zoom it down because it's running so hard. Not a problem, school. And that's not financial advice. That's just my opinion, bro. Because, you know, everybody thinks differently. But yeah, that coin there, was that RBN? I think it was. To me, that's a long-term coin, not a short-term coin. No, we still have not got a 5-minute cross. Wow, look at that thing. Just run parallel. It's actually pulling apart from each other. Got a red dot here. So we may be in a cool-off area. I'll have to wait till it hits over here to see where it's going to go. If it's going to drop down or go up. That's the thing that being the way it's running. 119, my hold of between 119 and 115 should hold for a little while. There's 120. Yep, KRL is waking up. I did cross over on that one this morning and check it out. It was making some moves. I thought I pulled it up here and put it in the top, but I guess I didn't. Let me pull KRL up. Because I had some KRL when it first launched. Let's pull it up here and put it in the watch list with the rest of them. 28%. Holy cow. How much running did it do? It took off from here, ran up, and it's cooling down. So it's got a long cool cycle here. So when did it do that? When did it take off? That was March 22nd at 5:30 in the evening. We are March 23rd. That was 12 hours ago. So nice run for KRL in the last 12 hours. Congrats on who had it. It's cooling off. She's tired. So 28% run up where it's at right now. OXT, are you disappointing everybody? Looks like it's going to disappoint some people. LRC, are you going to make anybody happy? Let me go back to OXT. Did it have a cross yet? No cross yet. It's actually getting farther apart. And it hasn't even started curling yet. So OXT was just a quick little pump and following back down. So if it drops out this red, then I would say it's completely done. It could come back to life a little later when this gets down in here and gets another green dot. LRC is cooling off. I think it's going to cool off. This is going to come down, give us a green dot, pop back up. I think LRC is sustaining its run. Like I always say, you're never too late and you're never too early. It depends on your tolerance, how long you want to hold it, and you do your research into CoinMarketCap, and depends on what you feel like the volume is going to do. I mean, you could buy KRL, hold on to it for a week, and you might do freaking awesome. You could buy it now, and in a day or two, be kicking yourself in the butt. So, OXT done? I think possibly it is, but until it drops out of the red completely, I wouldn't say it's completely over with. But yeah, that big candle there is 90% retraced, but it's bouncing off the top of this candle right here right now. So until it gets past this resistance here and drops out of this red line, I say it still has an opportunity to run back up. But in my opinion, I would say that it's done for now. But we will keep an eye on it, because you never know. But I like all this volume we have right here. So when you start seeing all this volume like this right here, that's great. And these candles right here are still staying higher than what it was back here when it first took off. So as long as you keep getting these big volume candles above these right here, it's when these start getting candles closing way down here, like these right here, then you can call it over. OXT, see, you still got a big candle here, but it's a sell candle. The volume is still higher than what it was when it launched, but it came down pretty drastic, and these were pretty low like when it started off. So if it starts getting candles like this and in volume and get back up here like this, it has a chance. This is a superstar. I like that much volume right there. That's awesome. That's a long hold until July 31st. You still held after buying at 20. Buying what at 20? What coin you talking about, school? I'm still taking bets that we can see that yellow mark get hit up here. I could be wrong, but I guess this is my opinion. This is not advice. That's 51%. That's about as high as I think it will go on Coinbase today. About 50%. And as I talk about it, she starts running for it. Come on, baby, get it. Get you some. Suku at 20 cents. Come on, get it. Make me look like a winner today. Put me on the box of Wheaties and show me a winner. I do have Suku in here. I've been watching Suku. Type that in. Suku. Yeah, we joked about it when it launched. Suck you dry. That's 5 minutes. Look at the 1 hour real fast. Let's pull a 1 hour fib on it. Pull to that last candle, put it right there. That's not actually the last candle. The last candle would be this one right here, top of that. So I pull at the bottom, go to the top of these candles here, and go to the last closed candle. Maintain that there. And that gives me this fan out the way it is. So Suku, yep, it could possibly go somewhere today. 30 minutes. Drop down to the 15. So then you see how it plays out. Well, keep an eye on Suku. Just be careful. Don't let it suck you dry. Put down here with those. Go back to LRC, our superstar of the day. Continue to be the superstar. That was a nice buy. If you bought Suku at 20 cents, you're up 6 cents a coin. Let's see, I bought in a couple of times on LRC today. Bought in at 98, sold at 113. Bought OXT, wrote it up, didn't cash out in time, took a small loss there. Back in here at LRC at 115, back up to 120. Just so you guys know, I'm only playing with about 100. Started out with $103 this morning. If I just sell out right now, I'd be at $118, $119. So I'm not making large money trades. I'm just having small growth. I try to take $100 and see if I can turn it into 200 every day. I do not throw my life savings into these coins that I'm trading, because profit is profit at the end of the day. If you can do $100 a day average, you're looking at $700 a week income. And when altcoin season really pops off, you should be able to take 100 and turn it into about 250, 300 a day if you're doing good. Then you start making $1,000 weeks. That's how you build up your little stockpile. Then you take your little stockpile and put it in something like Ethereum or Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum Classic and let it ride. And before you know it, you might have a Bitcoin or two in the future. Just slowly keep stockpiling your profits. I always told $1 a day eventually will make you a millionaire. Small profits. A lot of people try to think they're going to make $1 million in one trade, and those are the ones that are losing their asses in this market. I'm going to erase that. We're still waiting for the cross. It's running parabolic, but there has not been a cross, so that is complete cool off time right there. Once it crossed here, see, once it came down and crossed right here, it's just been doing nothing but cooling off. But that's a nice little area to cool off. I'd like to see it pop off. Get this number here. OXT still ain't dropped out of the red yet, so you still might have a chance. I won't say it's possible, but it could. But I would say that if it drops out of this red, it's coming back down to a 0.05 area, about 27 cents. But it could just be coming down and going back up. You never know. As long as it's not out, it hasn't dropped out of the red. If it gets taken off and gets above the red, then it's going to run again. But definitely something to keep an eye on. It's like here, we just dropped out of the red, so we come back and retest this 115 again. That's where I bought it. Come back here and test 113 possibly. Still got the red dot. Still ain't got a cross. I'm not going to count it out. There's still 3 minutes of that candle. Until that candle closes and printed, it's not a guaranteed candle, because it could turn in the last minute and go back up, or it could just continue to drop. Till those candles print, you don't have a full picture of what's going on. Yeah, all you can do right now, since you're, I don't know how much of a loss you're holding at. I mean, you either take the loss, get out, and hope to make it back today, or you hold it and hope this coin to come back up. That's only scenarios you can do. If it's a huge loss in the thousands of dollars, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'd pump. I mean, start chasing pumps, you can get wrecked. So you got to be careful. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on these candles here. We're on the 5-minute chart. What is Jasmine doing? I've been watching Jasmine for a while. I haven't redrawn this chart, so it's pretty old. I need to redraw that in this last pump here. Let's do that real quick for the 30-minute. Redraw that candle from the bottom here. Take it to the top of the last closing high candle. And that's where that's at. 15 minutes. It's still in the red. He's dropping out of the red. Personally, after this run up and it's going sideways like this, if I was not in LRC and I wanted to get a buy-in, I would keep an eye on it and watch to see if it would come back down to the 113 level. 113, 114. Possibly it could be a good chance to get in. Or make sure, see if it's going to hold the resistance right down here at 120. 120. Or 112, excuse me. Why is that reading 120 when it's only at $1.18? I don't get that. Or 112. Yeah, my eyes are failing me. 112 is resistance. So if it comes in here and holds in this resistance here, that would be your 113, 114 area. And if it doesn't hold, it could drop down to the 112 area. Worst case scenario would be back down to 105. But let's see what we do here to see if we can pop it back into the red. Yeah, this could be the finalization of LRC's explosion this morning. Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, it printed a new candle and it's still within the red there. It's hard to say. Gotta see if we get a green dot here. No cross yet. No green dot. If this was a turn and start off, then this would turn and start crossing. Something to keep an eye on. Just be patient. It's not a good feeling, I know that. But it will come back during alt season in a couple weeks. I know that much. I would say somewhere in the next 2 to 4 weeks, we could see alt season pop off and be really strong. Not saying it's going to, just saying that's just the telltale signs I'm seeing. ARL real quick. And it's still going sideways. API 3, OGN, Suku, all the ones we've been looking at. Spell looking crappy. Shib, LKTY, Maple. But our biggest ones are right in here. Jasmine, OXT, Ape, Ethereum Classic, 47.90. I'm waiting for it to get down to 47.30 area. OXT is dropping out of the red. Come on, baby, get a green dot. Turn back around. Help the poor guy get back to even at least. Yeah, while everything's dropping off, we can look at fetch. Let's see what we got here. Is fetch on CoinBase? Is there a call letter for it? Got a call letter for fetch, give it to me. Let me look in CoinBase. FET. There it is. FET is down here. Yep, another one of those pop offers that's falling off the face right now. That's a 5 minute, 30 minute. Yep. 43 cents. 15 minute, 5 minutes. Start at 15. Stretch this puppy out a little bit. So yeah, it's got a nice run. Go on. Let's see, it crossed over back here. So it made a crossover right here. And nice big green candles, good volume. Who is fetch? $746,000,000, 306 million market cap, 13% up. Volume is up 293%. So 65% in circulation at 746 million. 1,152,000 is max supply. Not bad. What's all-time high on fetch? All-time high on fetch is 95 cents. And that was just recently. 94 cents just back in November 7th. We have a potential runner. Forrest, run, Forrest, run. Potential runner. Let's put him up here in the potential runner category. LRC. Move OXT down here into I suck right now. So, nice call there on fetch. Could be a nice runner to get into. I wouldn't say dive in head first, but it's something to play with maybe. Looks like we could see a little more action maybe. Starting to curl down. Good. I'm going to put it in here my Coinbase just in case I want to grab something to play with. On the 15-minute, man, that's a big wick on the 15-minute there in Coinbase. I still like my LRC possibilities. Do we have another possible mooner here? And a mooner means a big candle. Yeah, see that big, there's a big wick right here. Let me put this in the background. Might be able to see it better. It's into the back. Yeah, see that big wick right here? There's a big wick all the way up to that 0 up there. And it just fell back to 42. Yeah, I don't like big wicks like that. That shows somebody bought in, got it moving, and cashed out. LRC, come on, baby. Show me up here. Show me the 125 mark at least. That would be a big runner for the morning. You got in at 39, nice, nice. Fetch at 39. That is 8.5%. If you rode all the way up here to the top and cashed out, caught the top, that's 16% run up in those two candles. Or a few candles. Total overall from where we called it here to the top up there is 26%, and currently at 18% from the beginning of the run. So this from here to here is 18%. 26 at the top of this wick. So it's taken a 14% dive off just that one wick on a 15-minute candle. That's not a good sign. So if it can recover, oh, see that big wick in the red? That's a nasty looking candle. LRC at 18.9. I'm tempted to take profits, which I think I might. I hate to. I want it to go up higher. Possible cross right here. I think I'll write it out. I'm not going to take it yet. Worst case scenario, I'll take it out, leave out even right here. But I think this could see, starting to lighten up. I'd like to see, or no, if that crosses, it will come back down. That's the problem. It needs a bounce. Always got to stay on top. LRC, let's go back here and check on OXT. It's trying to turn back up. See right there? There's a 5-minute one. 15. Yeah, OXT's trying. Your FET might be doing good. Who knows? That's hell of a doji candle, upside down doji candle, whatever they want to call it. A lot of volume. Large volume. Will this next one get as much volume as this first candles of volumes here? LRC, man, it's still coasting sideways. 5 minutes. Been a lot of 5-minute sideways. Had a little pump sideways. Could possibly get another little pump and go sideways. It might take the rest of the day to work up to 25 cents. People are just waking up at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. That means it's still 4 o'clock in California and 7 o'clock in New York. So people just waking up, things could start taking off again, including OXT could get another run up, which is looking good. See the curl right there? You might get saved by OXT in the next hour or so. I hope you do, man. And if it does, if you get out of that, you get saved, consider that a lesson of buying flaming candles. KRL, feet.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but I like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need
LRC. I know I'm bouncing around. I'm keeping a close eye because I'm looking to possibly sell and make another purchase. I'm watching that FET real close because it's only at 14% in the last 24 hours on TradingView. On CoinBase, it's at 20.5% growth. It could be the next one to go to 40%. Not sure, so I'm keeping an eye on it. It could get up in here and run take its 40% run, another 20%. If it does, I'd like to capitalize on that and get another $30–40 to my play money today. There we go. LRC 118. Not huge profit. Looks like FET is retracing a little bit. Fetch is going down a little bit. If it comes back down here, it might give people some buying opportunity. That's why I'm keeping a close eye and bouncing back and forth. But I really want to see this get a little higher. Watching the trading history flashing pretty good. When that trading history starts flashing really fast, you got volume going. Step out of here and grab some more coffee and let this rock and roll. Hopefully by the time I get back, we'll be up past $1.20 on this. We'll check out some more coins. Got my coffee, chair. See what we got going on. That back on. Sorry, normally I have a camera on. I'm not putting a camera on today. I look awful. Still got my robe on. FET, 41 cents. Coming back down. OXT, it's hanging on. Tooth and nail. LRC, welcome to the Morning Rocket Show. I don't know. You guys give me an idea. Maybe we'll have some names to come up with something. Morning Moon Show. We start getting moon shots here. At least until I get feeling better and get back to work. If I get back to work, I wouldn't be able to do morning shows. But right now, I can do morning shows. Maybe if I get monetized. If I had enough viewers, maybe I wouldn't have to go back to work. that would be freaking dream awesome come true. Do crypto for shows on YouTube live every day for a living. That'd be awesome. It's kind of cool. Look, I know it's LRC flashes between blue and green up in the left hand corner. Come on, 119. Getting a little action. It's starting to flicker over here on CoinBase Pro. That trading history is just going nuts. We got some awesome volume flashing through. Buys and sells. Some big ones too. There's people trading. Let's see, there was a 1,200 coin buy, almost 1,300, 2,300 coin sell. Yeah, so people selling and buying, selling 200, buying 400. On the average, it looks like it's an average about 700 coin average. Buy sells. And those of us who are just holding, waiting to see what the magic word's going to be. I don't know how you guys like me doing this, getting on here in the morning, doing some of these rocket coins like this early in the morning. Maybe you might like it better in the afternoon when I get a shower and cleaned up, throw my camera up and see my ugly mug. DSO. What is DSO doing? Is DSO trying to make a move? It's got a crossover. $32.81. DSO might be making a move this morning. Here you go. How about this one? GYEN. I wouldn't touch that one either. XYO. Flat going sideways. But our winner for the day, the biggest mover, LRC, still at 47.8%. Can it run up to 50% today? That's the question. FET's falling back down. It's only at 11%. I'd like to see it get a runner going on that one. It's one to keep an eye on. OXT, back up to 0.28. It's trying to make a run. If we're going to get a bounce off the MACD and get a runner, that would be sweet. Get a nice runner off OXT. Don't know. All we can do is watch and see. We've got the big numbers right here, running. Jasmine, nope, 9%. LRC is our biggest winner of the day. Everybody in here from the US, or if not, let me know what country you're from. I think it's kind of cool to see people from different countries in here. Or if not, if you're in the United States, give me what time zone you're in so I get an idea of my viewers here. And we got 6 people viewing, not too many people saying much. Put in comments, let me know what US time zone or what country you're from. If you're not in the US. Gives me an idea of my time frame of what my best viewership is. The RL's not making, OXT's not making any big moves, but it's moving up slowly. And FET is still in the downtrend on the 15. Go to the 5 minute. See what we're doing on the 5 minutes. 118, 47%. The 15, I like the 15-minute view better personally. Oh, good old LA. I lived in Northern Cal for a while, for about a year, a little over a year, about a year. I was up in Napa, Santa Rosa area, north of San Francisco. Yeah, being a truck driver for 36 years, I know my time zone's pretty good. I've lived all over, born and raised in Texas, lived in South Dakota, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Colorado, California, Utah, and now in Iowa. So I've lived in a lot of many places. I'm just an old guy. I'm almost 60. Been around before the internet. Used to trade on stocks in the 80s, and then the .com era came around on the internet. Then I traded then. So I've been around for a while. Yeah, a lot of wineries over there. I'm not a wine drinker, so it wasn't that big a deal for me around over there in Napa. I'm a water person. I love the water, so to me, Bodega Bay was freaking awesome. I love Bodega Bay. It's my second favorite place compared to Key Largo, Key West area. I love the light blue, white sand ocean. It is just freaking beautiful. Any place I like particularly to live, no. I don't like any place particularly. To visit, I love to visit Florida because it's warm all the time. It's got beautiful water. An OG trader. Yeah, I'm not the best trader. I'd be retired. Just a moderate trader. I'm not your superstar trader like some of these YouTubers who are making millions of dollars or have made millions of dollars. You know, I'm just the average guy. Make my wins, make my losses. Not getting rich. I wish I was one of those who hit it big and made millions of dollars, but could have. I bought Bitcoin at $260 a coin. I had 4 of them, and I thought I was doing great when I sold them out $1,200, knowing everybody talking it's going to go to 10, 13,000. Everybody kept saying it's going to go to 10K, and shoulda, woulda, coulda. One of those things. You know what I mean? I mean, if I had the suspicion or the smarts and the money, probably should have bought 10 Bitcoin, taken out a loan, $2,600 back then, bought 10 of them at 260 and sat on them. SHIB is only at 0.47%. It's not making that big of a gain right now. I'll look at it in a little bit. I'm watching LRC because it's starting to make a move again. It's popping the 120 mark. OXT's at 28 cents at 11%. I really want to see LRC hit the 50% mark this morning. Doge is another story. That joke's on me. I had a video on here on my channel back when it was just under my name, and I deleted it, which I wish I wouldn't have, because it was from 2017, I think, 2016, when I first got into crypto. I had about $350 roughly, and I put it all in SHIB. Back then it was like 0.90 and something. I think I had 1.2 billion coins, and I did a video that said, oh, look at this, if it ever goes to a penny, I'm going to be a millionaire. Woo, woo, woo. And, I made a joke about it because back then Doge was a joke coin. And so I made the video joking about how I could be a millionaire if I invested $350 and held on to my 1.25 billion coins. And lo and behold, what, 7 years later, if I would have been so freaking filthy rich, it would have been funny. Because 25 cents times 1.25 billion is a shitload of money. And I didn't. Shortly after the video, I think about a week later, I think it went up. I made a couple $100. I think I sold like $500, 475, something like that. And let the video sit for a long time. And then I deleted everything, started the channel all over. Like, the only thing I didn't delete was my CoinBase video. It's got the most hours and views. But that's a nice retro video to go check out. See some prices back then. What's the price of Litecoin? And that was when Coinbase, all they had was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Ethereum Classic, I believe, was the only 4 coins they had on there. And I did that video to promote Coinbase, try to get people to use my link so they would make $10 in Bitcoin, and I make $10 in Bitcoin. So that was the way Coinbase grew, is they paid everybody $10 in Bitcoin for sharing. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, congrats to him for hanging on to it that long. Then were the days. Yeah. You look back and go, man, if I had just kept it. And some of these coins, like now, I mean, LRC, you could put $1,000 or $500 into LRC and leave it sit for 4 years. It could be a $20 coin or a $50 coin. You don't know. Especially a low market cap coin. Some of these coins that are only got 1 billion coins in circulations could really boom off to $5, $10 in the next 4 years. Coinbase owes me. I still put my Coinbase link in all my videos in my live streams. So my Coinbase link is still there. That's my original Coinbase link. If anybody wanted to click on it, set up a Coinbase account, once they deposit, I think $100 or transfer $100 worth of tokens in there, they get $10 in free Bitcoin. I get $10 in free Bitcoin, but yeah, I wish they'd give me a lot more than that. But it is what it is, man. Come on, LRC, show us some moves. Wouldn't that be something to see another 40% candle and get 80% run today? I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, we're at 43%, another 43% be 86% run for the day. That would be just freaking awesome. Out of curiosity, I'm going to do this just out of curiosity. What would that be if it took another 40% run from here? If it was to do another 43% from there, that would take us to $1.72. Possible. Not likely. So if that was to run up to 86% today, we'd see $1.72. Now that would be cool. that would be a 2x on my money today. As long as it keeps inching up, I ain't cashing out yet. Check my YouTube, see if they updated my monetization hours. I think it's every other day or every other third day they update it. I've been sitting at 3,279 public watch hours for the last 2 days. Yesterday, I think it updated yesterday or the day before. So it's been 3 days, it's been sitting there, 2 days. I'm needing 4,000 hours, so 3,279 from 4,000 is what? 621 hours? 721 hours. Yep. So that's all I'm lacking to apply for monetization. Doesn't mean I automatically get it. I got to apply for it. And that's the requirements of YouTube. And you got to maintain those 4,000 watched video hours every 365 days. So once my 365 days comes up from the oldest video, those hours will start dropping off, and on new videos I have to pick it up. So that's the thing. Got to maintain it, not just hit it. That would be so freaking awesome if I get there and then apply for it and they give it to me, because then I could have super chats and stickers and all that fun crap all the superstar guys have. Everybody says I'm making it big time. To me, once I get monetized, I get super chat and stickers, then I'll feel like I'm starting to make it big time. $31. OXT? It could. OXT could run back to 31. It's trying to. I don't have a green dot yet, so it's not a verification of anything moving yet. But it's getting closer to getting whoever has a shitload of money in there. Is that you, Sam? What was your buy-in point, if you don't mind me asking? So we know where you got to get out at to break even. I think you were somewhere up here, what, 29.15, 29.50, somewhere in there. Yeah, YouTube money hits different. Yes, it does, especially with super chats. I've watched people come into my streams and say that, oh, I'd give you a super chat if you had super chat, but I don't have the money right now. And then I see them in other streams drop $5, $10, $15 super chats. So super chat's a big thing. It really helps support the stream. People are more eager to drop onto the super chat than they are clicking a link somewhere and go find a Cash App or a PayPal link. LRP. You got in at 2050. Let me mark that for you. You get in at 2005. Oh, you get. Oh, that's way down here. Okay, because somebody said they bought in and they're losing money because they bought in up here at the top. Now let's go on market for that person. Keep an eye on. Loop ring is holding at 119, 120 right now. Hoping to get a bounce out of it. It's our moonshot for the day. Biggest gainer this morning. And that's out of the coins that I watch on. We have on CoinBase that I watch. Wow, I've been live streaming almost 3 hours here. Crazy. Time flies. Come on, give us a blast off. Give us another 30%. 0.32 on OX. Wow. That's way too high. I could see if he got in up here around 30 or something. Because hell, I bought it. Where is my OX? Ah, don't reset. There's new. New's default. I guess OX ain't showing right here. Where'd OX go? Type it back in. OXT. My fills. Yeah, see, I bought in at 31.82 myself, and I got back out 28.89. Took a small loss, but like I said, I'm only playing with a couple $100. So I took a small loss on it. I gambled on it. So I got out 28.89 and jumped back in over at LRC, because this morning I bought an LRC at 0.9837, rode it up to 113.78, or to, yeah, took that profit, went to OXT, lost a little bit, came back, bought back in at 115.15, and we're currently at 118, 119. Yeah, I don't normally chase them, but I kind of watch where they're at, and if I see that it's going to potentially keep growing, then I'll take the chance on it. But like I said, I don't play with a lot of money. I usually start out about $100, $200 every day and try to double it. That's just my goal. And I don't do it every day, because not every day is there a market that has coins that are just taking off like rockets. A lot of these are just 1%, 2%, 4%, ICPs at 4%. So our big runners today are right here. I moved them all up in this column here. Jasmine at 8%, Feet 10.5%, LRC 47%, KRL 24%, OXT at 11%, API 3 at 2%. So just a few of them. What, 1, 2, 3, 4 coins that possibly rocketed today, and LRC is our big rocket so far. Hoping to see it get over 50%, which I don't think it will. I think it's almost about done. Because see, right here, the MACD is touching, and I don't want it to cross. If it crosses, it's going to come down. It needs to bounce. It's looking like it's probably going to cross. This candle here is a deciding factor if it's going to cross or if it's going to turn around and go back up. Yeah, that's usually what starts it. Starts the buying frenzy. BTCD is the other one to keep an eye on. That's a deciding factor. Money coming out of Bitcoin into altcoins. That's when alt season is. Usually when that hits about 40%, 39% is when altcoin usually is a full bore. I'm tempted to sell on what I see right here, but 13 minutes left on this thing here. Let's see, let's go to 5 minutes. Check out 5 minutes. See how flat that, man, that is just straight across flat. Got a red X. I think I'm going to take some of my profits and get out right now. So I just got out of LRC at 118.48. And let me see if it's going to drop back down. I'll sit on my little bitty profits. I hope I've been $20 profits this morning. Don't do as I do and don't do as I say. Make all your own decisions. I am not a financial advisor. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm not a big time gambler. I feel like $100 ain't that much to gamble with today. For some people, it's a lot of money, tons of money. Other people, it's like having a nickel in your pocket. Everybody's value of money is different. Let's see what FET is going to do for us. We're going to get a bounce here for 41 cents. See it cross under here. Then the red. Got a green candle. Ain't got no green dot yet. And it's on the 5 minute. What we're doing on the 15. 15 got a red dot. This is still separated. And that's the MACD down here. I'm not too fond of that red dot. It makes me think that FET is going to come down more. Let's check out KRL. KRL is running parallel. It's in the red down here. It's dropping here. Low volume candles there. Going up and it's falling. I don't get too excited because it got a green candle. Ape 1202. That's starting to curl. And that looks like it could be coming back up. Let me get back into ape. If I do, how much would I have? Not a whole lot, but 1201, I'll write it out right now. I will get back into ape. So I just got myself back into ape at 1201. I think ape's going to run back up today. I'll sit that out for a while. And we will continue watching these other coins, even though I did a good deal. I think I did good getting out of that. So, LRC. Let me check my file. I got out at 118. Let's mark that. I'm going to mark where I got out at. 118.48. And I'll put it in yellow as a, or I usually put it in gold as a sell. I bought in the red, sold in the gold. Yellow is our target line for hitting. See if I made the right decision or if I'm just an idiot. Some people say I'm just an idiot. It depends on this crosshair. It could bounce and the blue and the yellow could separate, and if it crosses and blue goes under the yellow on the MACD, we get a cross here, then this will continue coming down. Got a red dot right here. The volume kind of flattened down on the downside because that yellow cloud's below zero. I think this is coming down. I think we can see it come back to 115. So that's just my opinion of what I see on the chart, not advice. And ape. Let me mark my buy there at 1201. And green. I know my buy point. Actually put it in red. I can see red better. So come on, Ape, get me up here to about 1250, 1260. I'd love to see run up here to 1266, 1260 area will be right in here. I'd like to see that happen today. LRC at 117, so getting out at 118 was not a bad choice right now. Bellow. PEO. I don't see that on Coinbase. Is that on Coinbase? I try to do everything on Coinbase because I know almost 90% of the people in chat are strictly Coinbase. FTX has it USD. Bitstamp has it USD. Bitfinex. You see, it's hard for a lot of people who don't use anything other than Coinbase to buy it. So I usually don't report on them as stuff that's not on Coinbase. But we could check Binance here. TradingView. Cello. Let's go to 1 hour in Cello. Yep, nice run up on it. Got it, its buy signal right here at $2.87. It's up to 316 and running. Looking good. Red dot on the 1 hour, or green dot on 1 hour, green dot on the 30-minute. Pull this from here. There. That's the last highest candle. That closed. This is still an active candle, so I ain't pulling it to an active candle. You mark it there, it goes either way. It's got wicks. So we'll just mark that, let it sit there and see how it does. Keep an eye on Cello and it's in Binance. Last week, let's go to the day candle. Cello in the 1 day. Yeah, I'd say it did. Started at 205 on its way up. $15 minutes. How's our OXT looking? Falling back down. LRC falling down. Bitcoin going down. BTCD going up. It was at 42.40 yesterday. I think it was at 41.80 yesterday, actually, to be honest. BTCD. Yeah, it was at 42.66 at one point, and it's on its way back up, which means money's leaving alts and going back to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin should start rising a little bit later this afternoon. That continues happening. FET. LRC. Ape. Good. I made a good choice. I got out of LRC. 118. It's falling. Jumped into Ape at 1201. And it's making a few gains for me. Not getting rich off of it, because what do I have? I have 10 Ape coin. Yeah, I was really hoping LRC would have got the full 50% pump. But still, we got a 40, 48, 43, 46% pump out of that. That's a hell of a pump. Just in a few candles. Yep, it looks like it's fixing to cross. It's right on top of it, right here. That's on the 15-minute. Go to the 5-minute. I guarantee it's already crossed. Nope, still running parallel. That's on the 5-minute. 15-minute. It's fixing to cross. So yeah, I see that coming back down here. Ape is a thing of its own. It runs up, comes back down, runs up, comes back down. It's crazy. Sometimes this thing will jump 50 cents to $1 a candle. And sometimes it only jumps 10, 15, 20 cents a candle. But it comes down as fast as it goes up. So we'll continue watching LRC, see what happens here. Where you think they're going, you never know. It's not like there's a roadmap. Everything's a guessing game. All you can do is just keep an eye on and see what starts moving and what ain't moving. I mean, there's KRL. It's trying to make a move. It's at 29%. That's why you use TradingView, and you can just sit here and keep an eye on the charts. The other things you can do if you're a big time trader, you could set this up to where you could have 8 of these charts up, and you just click on the chart and it expands them. I don't do that. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it wants me to upgrade to even more expensive. 4 is the most it'll let me do, and I pay monthly for this program. So came down here, almost retested my buying at 115, or did. Retested my 115 area. 115.9, almost 116, just below 116. See what it's going to do. So I wonder if I should kill this stream. We're down to 3 viewers. The moonshot this morning is just about over with, I think. It was nice to see some good moonshots and have them on a live stream. Yeah, we're down to 3 viewers. I've been streaming now for what, 3 hours on here? So please go and join, hang out in the 24/7 live stream. There's 4 charts, MDT, Ape, ASM, Jasmine, all running over there. Go hang out over there and chat over there with people. I'm gonna kill this live stream until something starts moving big time and get another 30-40%. It's hard for me to continue the live stream when I only got a couple of viewers, so thank you all for coming over and hanging out. And that being said, please feel free to go check out the live stream mix. It has the titles and the artist names of most of the songs that we have in our live stream. I am slowly putting them all in a playlist. Actually, I say playlist, a mix list. It's all alphabetical order. I got 7 of them up. Go watch them, listen to them, help me build my hours up. I appreciate it. That helps support the channel by viewing my old videos to help build me some hours up. And I appreciate everybody that come and hung out here. So yeah, hopefully Cello will hit your mark. That's all we can say. Cello looks like it's doing good. It's at 8.28%. Yeah, it has its run-ups, cool-off, run-ups, cool-off, so it's doing like it should. 380. We put Cello up here in the blue at 380. Be a nice run up. How much of a run up would it be from right now? To get to 380, seller would have to get another 20% run from now. So kind of give you an idea. It needs another 20% now. It's at 8.78, so it roughly had to go up to 29% to get your mark. Very possible. So, okay, well, we'll end that note. Thank you everybody for hanging out here. We appreciate everybody being here. Until the next moon, we will talk to you guys later.